Hey everyone, Chad here for an edition of Unscripted. Big news this morning, Global Wrestling Network, the Anthem Impact Wrestling owned streaming service has dropped today. Um, it looks pretty good. Solid green, black, and white color scheme. Very simple interface. Streaming seems to be fine as long as you have a decent internet connection. The only real issue I have at the moment is that the fucking intro video keeps playing whenever you go to a different page, and that's just annoying as shit. So let's go through this real fast. Kind of give you a little heads up what to expect. They're uploading brand spanking new episodes of Impact within the last 2 weeks, which is about 4 weeks more recent than what you're getting on the WWE network. So that's a pretty good deal. But here's the kicker: it's free. Not all of it. Not all of it. But say you're a week behind or 2 weeks behind on Impact and you want to catch up. They have free episodes going back to August 10th. So they have 8 weeks of content for you right there. But that's not all. They also have select episodes of Impact from 2016 that are also free. And that's a pretty good deal, too. So if you want to go back and watch some stuff from last year, you can do that. They also have stuff from Explosion that's free, and they have like full episodes of Explosion, so you get to kind of experience what it's like to watch the full thing and not just select matches or segments from YouTube. Now, there are some Explosion stuff that is, locked out for free subscription or for free viewers, which I find odd. Because not all of them. It's like one random one with Ishii in the thumbnail image. So I think that's kind of ironic and funny. Now, it's not all free, obviously. It is $7.99 a month with a 30-day free trial. I'll be signing up for it tonight when I get some time to actually sit down and watch it. All in all, so basically how it works is you click on the video and it actually jets you up to the top where the player is. That's a fine little thing. The interface is pretty simple. They got the pay-per-views, the epics. I will say this: they don't have all the, at least that I can tell, they don't have all the Asylum years. They kind of actually stopped right about where they did back on the TNA On Demand streaming service. So I find that kind of ironic. Actually, I think they're a few episodes past that. It lists episodes 57 through 50, but I don't see anything prior or after. So I don't know if you need to sign up to see the entire listing or not. The other thing that I will point out is that they have two other kind of sub channels, if you will. One being classic wrestling, and it's not that classic. It's within the last 15 years, just to give you a perspective. It's from Pro Wrestling Superstars. I have no idea who they are, but it looks like one of them might have ran at the Asylum Arena in Nashville. So they might have been where they got a lot of their talent when they were looking and booking a lot of guys in the early years. So maybe that's where it's from. I think that's AJ Styles. I think that might be Teddy Hart. That's definitely Balls Mahoney. That one's easy to find. So that's kind of interesting. And those are 40-minute episodes, give or take. And then they have indie wrestling. It really should just be called Canadian wrestling. They have Smash Wrestling matches, and then they have one or two Smash Wrestling episodes. Episodes 11 and the 21st. That's not exactly coherent in terms of titling your episodes, but whatever. Some of the talent you could see on these Smash Wrestling episodes include guys like Zachary Sabre Jr., Michael Elgin, Mikey Bailey, the Super Smash Brothers, excuse me, Cody Rhodes, who he has content on the network already, Young Bucks, Rosemary and Allie in a no DQ match for Smash. But then you also get two entire Border City Wrestling super shows that are over 2 hours apiece. So you get some interesting stuff with this. Overall, I haven't done too much with it outside to review it. I played a few of the videos. It plays fairly well. Like it's seamless, and the transition's pretty impressive. You have direct links to the Impact Wrestling website, the shop website, an FAQ page which I haven't gone to yet, and a contact page which I haven't gone to yet. I don't have see a need to go to either. So, the one thing I will say is the WWE Network seems to have issues with me in terms of playing. Sometimes if I'm on my computer, I have to play it or load it 5 or 6 times, and the interface on the PlayStation 4 is not great. This does say that it's available for Android and Apple phones and devices, so I'm going to download it here on my phone, if I knew where it was, and check that out to see how that goes. Because that's a nice little thing that I have figured the WWE hasn't done yet. So, I'm going to go do that now, and then we'll see what happens. And you may not know, but I actually went and checked and see if I could download it. I could not. So the Android is not yet available. Well, it's not yet available on Android, I should say. Overall, though, I think if you're a fan of wrestling, if you like classic wrestling, if you like the wrestling that this company was built on, and inspired so much, like, I know people are gonna scoff at this, but TNA in 2003 really redefined how wrestling is going to be seen. They really went with smaller wrestlers, more athletic wrestlers. They went with guys like AJ Styles and Ron Killings over the perceived norm, and they added guys like Chris Sabin and Samoa Joe and Alex Shelley and Jay Lethal, and really established this idea that the smaller worker can be a main eventer, and we're seeing that in today's WWE with AJ Styles, with Finn Balor, with Seth Rollins, with Dean Ambrose. So they really set the template for how modern wrestling is viewed today. And if you want to kind of go back and experience that, go check it out. GlobalWrestlingNetwork.com. Definitely worth your time. It's only $8, and it gives you a dearth of classic Impact kind of history, and the pay-per-views and Asylum years alone are worth $8, but then they're also giving you classic Impact episodes as well, and that's pretty fucking cool in my opinion. So, I think all that's pretty solid. They are uploading something called Inside Impact, which I think is on their YouTube channel, but I might be wrong. So, they are going out of their way to ensure that what they upload is worth watching. Let's see. I'm on their YouTube page right now, just kind of looking through. Let's see. That's Inside Impact for October 6th. So Saturday. Not Saturday, Friday. First word, amped. Not seeing Inside Impact on their YouTube channel. So I think that means that Inside Impact is a network exclusive. I think that's fair to say. Now, we obviously have some questions like what's going to happen with the stuff they post on the YouTube channel in regards to Explosion. Are they going to keep doing that? Are they going to keep uploading the different little segments? Because what's the point when you can just watch the whole thing on... Well, I guess there is a point, but maybe reduced segments, like cut them down a bit. That way they can be digested faster, and if you want the whole experience, you can go to the app, if you will, the website. I think that would be part of what I would do, is definitely not limit, but definitely keep the selection between the YouTube channel and the Global Wrestling Network separate, so that there's definitely enough of a digital presence on both. I don't think you need to do too much in regards to the YouTube channel. I think the question mark is fine. The behind the scenes stuff, the rundown, I think those are all fine things to keep on the YouTube channel. Plus the little segment clips from that week in Impact, and anything else they got advertising, I think is fine for the YouTube channel. But keep all the original content on the Global Wrestling Network. That way people can actually go there and get original content for their buck, and I think that's a good way to go. The final thing is, how are they going to do pay-per-views on this? Because one would hope that if you're paying $8 a month, you'd at least get a chance to see Bound for Glory, even if it's at a reduced rate. Because I think Bound for Glory is like $40. So let's say you're paying $8, and then they're like, hey, You want to watch Bound for Glory for an extra 10? Sure. I think that'd be fine. Free would be better, obviously, on top of your $8 like the WWE does, but the WWE's hemorrhaging money with the network, so maybe the free pay-per-view model wasn't the way to go. Just saying. So maybe they have something here. I'm a fan of this. I was a fan of the Impact, the TNA On Demand app from back in 2010, 2011. So I say check it out. And if you want more stuff, it does look like they're going to be adding stuff from Crash and AAA as the months go by, because AAA does have a technical TV deal in place with Anthem to a degree. It's not like a TV deal. It's more like a highlight reel TV deal. They've leased some of their content for Anthem to use. So maybe Anthem's going to use something with that, or maybe they're going to be provided brand new content. Maybe the last Triple Mania is going to be uploaded, which wasn't a great show, but it wasn't bad. It was fine. And I'd prefer the some CMLL, but that's just me. I'd like to see some Mark Jindrak as world champion CMLL. Salt Marco Corleone. I'm a doofus. So that's my review of the Global Wrestling Network. I apologize for the looping video. I got about 3 minutes worth of content when I was recording, so I just kept looping it. So what are you going to do? All right, folks. We'll see you tonight for our episode where we make fun of stuff on WWE. Yeah. We're dummies. RealNerdCorp.com. Check it out. Follow us on Twitter at NerdCorp. That's it. That's all I got to say. Bye.